video on me doing a customer review, which is not something I really do or I'm interested in, but I needed, my toaster at work has broken. So it's a 4-slice toaster. So I was going to get a new one, a new 4-slice one. But then I was looking at the toasters, and you can buy these really cheap toasters for £8. And so I could buy 2 of these for a lot cheaper than I could buy a 4 toaster. So I just kind of thought, well, I could just get 2 of these cheaper ones, and we'll kind of see how we go. Well, I've just bought one, but I thought we'll have a look at it. And look at it was £8. I mean, it's for nothing, is that? I mean, I know there's nothing amazing about a toaster. They've been around forever, so it's not new technology, and essentially you're taking technology that is 50, 60, 70 years old and just putting it into a new packaging. So it's not, you know, it's a standard design, but so and manufacturing, it's kind of it's really cheap, isn't it? So £8. So let's have a go. I'm going to have some toast anyway, so I'm just curious about it because I think in life you can be put off. My granddad always would say, buy cheap, buy twice, but I don't think that's always the case in life. I think there is a little bit of wiggle room. So I'm having some soup for breakfast. Not for breakfast, for lunch. So we're gonna have it with toast. So let's see how we go. So looks all right, doesn't it? You've got the button to. Ah, right. Okay. So we can't finish it. Or can we? No. Normally you can do that, can't you? That's not so. We're gonna have to be careful with that. So that's not so good. So normally, if you kind of think your toast is burning, then you need to kind of get it out easier. So there's normally a button at the side, or that you can press up. That's not that robust, so I'd worry about that. So let's start it on 3. And it's bread out of the freezer. I don't tend to have fresh bread in the house. So when I bake bread, I always slice it and stick it in the freezer. And then if you're toasting bread, you can toast it from frozen. So let's put those in there. It's a bit bigger than they actually kind of need, but that's because it's homemade bread. So what we'll do is halfway through, we'll just kind of like turn it around. But I've got it on 3 at the moment. I wonder. So instead of pressing that up, or there being a button to make it pop up, I wonder if turning this to 1 makes it switch off. No. So that used to be a feature on toast in the past. Anyway, so we'll toast, we'll flip it over, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so the first pop-up on 3 started to colour down the bottom, so let's turn it over and carry on the cooking process. We should pause again, shouldn't we? You don't need to. Who wants to watch a toaster, you know? Right, so it's not bad, but now my bread, it's homemade, so there's a crust on it, so it's wanting to burn the crust, which might be a little bit different if we bought some pre-sliced bread. And also this bread has got butternut squash in it as an experiment. It's interesting, it's nice. There's a video, you can find it. I'm not going to put a link into it because you're an adult and you know how to use a search bar. So my crusts are always a little bit darker anyway, so it's just wanting to burn that. So you just gotta keep an eye on it. And that was on 3, but that's all right, isn't it? That's all right. You know, you can't. It's toasted. It's not toasted in the kind of center. So maybe the size of the toaster is. You'll have to pick your bread for your toaster. You know what I mean? You'll have to be able to pick a bread of a certain size. It might not take a thick loaf. It'll take a thicker cut sandwich loaf, all that, I would imagine, and then yeah, it's kind of quite wide. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's £8. You know, 2 of those to replace instead of buying a 4-slice toaster, buying 2. You know, it's £8. I mean, running 2 toasters is going to be a little bit more expensive than running 1. But that's what I'm doing. Most people just buy a toaster, but for £8 to put you on, You know, if money's a little bit tight, you can just replace your toaster and buy an 8 quid one, and it'll probably last you quite a while. So it's all right. It's all right. It's 8 quid. You know, I'm not going to complain at it, am I?